Have you ever wondered what it would be like to vacation among the stars? Well, the dawn of space tourism is upon us. A concept that once belonged solely to the realm of science fiction, space tourism is now becoming a reality, thanks to the relentless pursuit of visionaries and pioneers. The journey towards this new frontier began in the late 20th century, but it was the turn of the new millennium that saw the first seeds of space tourism truly planted. In the year 2001, an American businessman named Dennis Tito made history. He became the first private citizen to pay his way into space, shelling out a cool $20 million for a trip to the International Space Station. Tito's journey sparked a global conversation about the possibilities of civilian space travel and marked the inception of space tourism. Yet, the road to space tourism was fraught with skepticism and significant challenges. The idea of sending untrained civilians into space was met with apprehension and fear. There were concerns about safety, the cost, and the environmental implications. Despite these hurdles, the space tourism industry trudged on, propelled by the belief that space is not just for astronauts but for everyone. Private companies began to invest heavily in the dream of making space travel accessible to all. This led to the birth of companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic, each with its own approach to conquering the final frontier. These companies have been working tirelessly to make suborbital and orbital space flights a reality for civilians, slowly but steadily turning the dream of space tourism into a reality. Now, fast forward to today, and we're on the cusp of a new era. The dawn of space tourism is here, with companies offering tickets for commercial space flights, and even plans for luxury space hotels in the works. So, as we can see, the idea of civilian space travel has been around for a while, but it's only recently that it started to really take off. In the past decade, we've seen a shift towards the commercialization of space. But what does this really mean? Well, in simple terms, it means that private companies are stepping into what was once a government-only domain. The space race of the 20th century was a competition between nations, but today, it's a race between corporations. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are leading the way in this new era of space exploration and tourism. Let's start with SpaceX. Founded by Elon Musk, this company has been making waves with its reusable rockets and ambitious plans for Mars colonization. SpaceX's Crew Dragon, the first commercially built and operated crew spacecraft, has already transported astronauts to the International Space Station, proving that private companies can indeed carry out tasks once reserved for government agencies. Next, we have Blue Origin, the brainchild of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. While Blue Origin has been more secretive about its plans, it's clear they're focusing on making space travel accessible to all. Their New Shepard spacecraft is designed to take passengers on suborbital space flights, allowing them to experience a few minutes of weightlessness and see the curvature of the Earth. And let's not forget Virgin Galactic. Sir Richard Branson's venture aims to provide the ultimate space experience. Virgin Galactic's Spaceship Two is a suborbital spaceplane designed to give passengers a taste of what it's like to be an astronaut, complete with several minutes of weightlessness and breathtaking views of Earth. These companies are not just making space more accessible, they're making it more affordable. Sure, a ticket to space still costs a pretty penny, but prices are already starting to come down, and as technology advances, they'll continue to drop. This is the magic of commercialization. What was once a dream accessible only to a few trained astronauts is now within reach of ordinary citizens. The commercialization of space is not just about exploration and scientific discovery, it's about opening up a whole new frontier for humanity to experience and enjoy. With these private entities stepping into the arena, space tourism is no longer a distant dream, it's a booming industry. As we gaze into the future, what can we expect from space tourism? Will it become a routine part of our lives? The future of space tourism is as boundless as the universe itself, with potential developments that sound straight out of a science fiction novel. Imagine checking into a luxury lunar hotel, gazing out at the Earth from your window, and then hopping onto a moon rover for a day of exploration. Or how about boarding a spacecraft for a 2-year journey to a Mars colony, where you'll live and work alongside scientists and fellow adventurers? These scenarios may seem fantastical, but they're exactly the kind of experiences that industry experts are predicting for the future of space tourism. The realization of these goals, however, requires significant technological advancements. Sending humans to space is no small feat. It involves overcoming extreme conditions and numerous technical challenges. For instance, to establish a lunar hotel or a Mars colony, we would need to develop advanced life support systems, efficient space transportation, and reliable communication links. Not to mention, we would need to ensure the safety and well-being of space tourists, which is a major concern in these harsh and unforgiving environments. Moreover, these ventures require massive investments. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are pouring billions of dollars into research and development, striving to make space tourism more affordable and accessible. Governments around the world are also stepping up, providing funding and regulatory support to these private entities. Despite the challenges, the progress being made is promising. Several private companies have already sent civilians to space, marking the dawn of a new era. And with cutting-edge technologies like reusable rockets and 3D printing, the costs of space travel are expected to decrease significantly in the future. As we stand on the brink of this exciting frontier, we can't help but dream of the possibilities. Lunar hotels, Mars colonies, asteroid mining, perhaps even interstellar travel. The future of space tourism holds endless potential. Although these may seem like fantasies now, given the rapid pace of advancements, they may not be as far off as we think. Space tourism is not just a thrilling adventure, it's also a significant economic force. But what does this mean for us on Earth? Well, let's start with the jobs. Space tourism is an industry on the rise. With the increase in demand for space travel, the need for skilled professionals in various fields is also growing. This includes not just astronauts, but also engineers, technicians, scientists, and even hospitality and tourism professionals. The space tourism industry has the potential to create thousands of jobs, contributing significantly to the economy. Next, let's talk about revenue. Space tourism is expected to become a multi-billion-dollar industry in the next few decades. With ticket prices currently in the range of several $100,000 per person, the revenue generated from space tourism could be astronomical, pun intended. This revenue could be further amplified by the sale of merchandise, broadcasting rights, and other related products and services. But it's not just about the money. Space tourism also fosters innovation. The competition among private space companies to provide the best and most exciting space experience is driving technological advancements, which could have far-reaching implications beyond just space travel. Moreover, space tourism is encouraging collaborations between government and private entities. Governments around the world are beginning to see the value in partnering with private companies to advance space exploration. These collaborations can lead to shared knowledge, resources, and risk, potentially accelerating our journey into the cosmos. Lastly, let's not forget about the potential for space tourism to inspire a new generation of scientists, engineers, and astronauts. The prospect of ordinary people being able to travel to space could inspire young minds to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and math. This could lead to a surge in innovation and technological advancements, further contributing to economic growth. Space tourism, therefore, is not just about exploring the cosmos, it's about economic growth and development. So, as we've seen, space tourism is much more than a sci-fi dream. It's a reality that's unfolding right before our eyes. The dawn of space tourism has marked a new era in human history. We've watched as private companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic have pioneered this industry, making leaps and bounds in their efforts to make suborbital and orbital spaceflights accessible to civilians. This isn't just about offering joyrides to the wealthy, but opening up a whole new frontier of possibilities for us all. We've seen the commercialization of space, with these private entities stepping in where government agencies have traditionally led the way. The collaboration between these sectors, the melding of public mission and private innovation, has accelerated our progress exponentially. It's an exciting time as we witness the birth of a new industry, one that promises to revolutionize not just how we travel, but how we perceive our place in the cosmos. But it's not just about the thrill of exploration. It's about the potential economic impact of space tourism. The industry holds the potential to generate unprecedented revenues, creating jobs and stimulating economies on a global scale. As we develop the technology and infrastructure necessary for space tourism, we're also investing in our future here on Earth. Looking ahead, the future of space tourism is bright and full of potential. It's not just about what we can achieve in the next decade, but about what we can dream for the next century. It's about pushing the boundaries of what is possible, and in doing so, redefining what it means to be human. In the end, space tourism is not just about reaching for the stars, it's about bringing the stars within our reach. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the cosmos with the Truth Chronicles. Until next time, keep exploring.